Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hoping you're all doing well. It is currently Saturday the 23rd of May and happy Eid Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers and sisters. We know this year's Eid Mubarak is a bit off because of the corona pandemic, but I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Yeah, and welcome back to another video, to a new viewer or a new subscriber out there. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Like, share, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. To a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's always a pleasure having you here. So on this week's video, I'm going to be answering some of the questions that you guys asked me. I put on some question tabs on my Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me any questions that I'll be answering on my YouTube, and I summarized them, and there are actually 28. I matched some of them because they were frequently asked questions so that they can actually become less. So let's get into the video now. On to question number 1. What or who inspired you to join YouTube? I don't know if you guys know of this popular YouTuber and digital influencer by the name Yummy Mommy. If you don't follow her or haven't subscribed to her channel, please go and do so immediately. I'm going to link her channel in the description box, and I'm also going to insert her photo over here. Yeah, so sometime last year during the Easter holidays, it was on Easter Monday, I remember, and that time we were all at home, so I just decided to just catch up on some YouTube videos. That time I remember I majorly watched Janet Boga because she's actually my mentor in the journalism field, and there's usually this column on YouTube which usually recommend other channels. So on the Janet Boga's platform, they recommended to me Yummy Mommy, and after I watched her videos, I found her to be so outspoken, and she actually really encouraged me to just go out and just try this vlogging thing, and it has actually worked out for me. And here we are today, 621 subscribers later. It has been an amazing experience, I can say that. On to question number 2. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? The next 5 years will be in 2025, I think. Yeah, 2025. Yeah, I actually see myself financially stable, and probably with a family during that time, because I don't want to waste time. I want to start a family as soon as I can be able to. Yeah. Number 3, when will you shave? I'll actually shave my sides after the corona is over, although I'm actually contemplating on going to the barber tomorrow because I'm tired. I need to get out of the ghetto. But my hair, as I said, I'll shave it at some point in my life, but not anytime soon. Probably 10 years after this. Question number 4. If you're the president, what law would you change? Honestly, I've not even thought about this. I don't think I know as many laws in our country, but it's time I start doing my research. I actually have a constitution here which is just so new. I've never taken time to read it, but I think this quarantine period is the best time to actually start reading it and just getting to know the laws. So I don't know what law I would actually change. Your motivations in life. My motivations in life are actually things I usually foresee, because I usually see like my children will actually be depending on me, my wife. So I usually work towards making their future the best, even if they're not here yet. So I think that's one of the things that usually motivates me. Another thing that motivates me is actually this app by the name Sprinkle of Jesus. You can go and check it out on your Apple store. I don't know if it's on the Android or rather the Play Store, but you can just go and check it out. It usually brings me notifications on a daily, which are usually a really great source of motivation, and yeah, it just keeps me on the go. So those are actually the 2 major things that usually motivate me. Another thing is usually the fear of failure. If you fear failure, you'd actually work hard and get motivated to just be on the go and work hard. So fear of failure, fear of being poor are actually some of the things that usually motivate me to just do my thing. Number 6. What is your favorite bread? White, brown, or yellow? My favorite bread is actually brown bread. Healthy eating is important. Did I just say healthy eating? Healthy eating! What does it feel like being a good friend? Okay. Being a good friend actually feels so great. Remember one thing I usually say, and actually this I actually aped from Yami Mami also. Because love is not a feeling. Love is not an emotion. Love is a verb. Love is a doing word. You show love to your friends, to your close people, to your loved ones by being there, by being present, by always being there for them. So it's actually time you also go out there and actually do your some soul searching or some research and find out people who are always there for you and people you can always be there for them. That's how you actually show love, and by showing love, it actually brings out that great feeling in you of being a good friend. Somebody asked, "How are you?" I'm fine. Though I'm so bored. I just need this quarantine to end soonest possible. We need to go back to our normal schedules because we have had enough already. Question number 9. Cuffed? Yes, I am. But that's a question of another day. Question number 10. How do you earn? Usikose kujibu. So this year I've actually been earning from brand collaborations with the various brands I collaborate with. I've also been earning from the Standard Media Group, and I'm grateful that they have been coming handy during this quarantine period. Being paid to stay at home. And I've also been earning from, rather that's not actually earning, but I usually get some pocket money from my folks, so that's where I get my money at this point in time. Question number 11. What do you think of people who move out too soon in the name of looking responsible? I'm actually one of those people because I intend to move out soon. I'm just 20 by the way. And it's not like they just want to look responsible. It's because the longer you stay in your parents' house, the longer you feel comfortable and just stay in your comfort zone. You just don't want to struggle with anything. And like I told you guys, one fear I have is fear of failure or fear of being poor. So if you know that you're independent, you're no longer at your parents' house, you need to pay your rent, you need to pay your bills, you'd actually be motivated to actually work harder. So that's why I don't think it's actually wrong to move out soon in the name of looking responsible. Question number 12. What did you study in school? I studied journalism and digital media at KC University. Question number 13. When did you graduate, and if not, when? So I haven't graduated actually yet, and I'm actually returning to school this semester. I think from the 12th of June we'll be having classes already. I'm going to be graduating in 2022. You're all invited for my graduation. Thank you. Question number 14. If you could change one thing about you, what would it be? If I could change one thing about me, it is actually the fact that sometimes I usually get lazy and just relax in that relaxing mode, and I end up not being productive. And being unproductive is one thing I actually hate and I dread. So if there's one thing I'd actually change, it's that. And actually my level of patience, sometimes I usually get so impatient, so I just pray to the Lord to give me patience and tolerance, because it's something that everybody doesn't have, and if you don't have that, you can really have some hard time living with people in this world. Question number 15 rather. If you change anything in the world right now, what would you change? I would change this whole situation of corona, because it has just brought down, or rather it has just slowed down things. People are no longer being productive, businesses are making huge losses, and we're just there. We don't know what to do. Question number 16. What is your motivation power? I think I already answered that. The fact that I know that some people in the future will be depending on me, so I need to work hard right now so that they can have some easy time there. And the fact that I fear failure, I fear being poor. These are some of the things that usually motivate me. Okay, your talents, hobbies, and interests. Talents. I think this is actually one of my talents, vlogging. I have another talent I have is actually singing. Another one is cooking. And for singing, because I know people are just going to be asking questions, we're actually going to be doing an a cappella video very soon with my sisters over here, so just stay tuned for that video. Hobbies. One of my hobbies is traveling, vlogging, swimming. Eating is actually a hobby to me. Listening to music and sleeping, actually. Somebody will say sleeping is not a hobby, but I think hobbies is something you like to do, and I like sleeping. So yeah, interests. I didn't really understand this question. I think I'm going to get back to it towards the end of the video. I will just continue brainstorming. Question number 18. How has COVID-19 affected my YouTubing? Well, guys, I'm really struggling at this point in time. I think I've just recorded everything I could record in these 4 walls of the house. I'm tired of sit-down videos. I'm tired of videos around the house. But well, I'm just praying, because I was actually thinking I'm going to take a break on YouTube, but one of my fellow YouTubers at It's Jog actually is going to subscribe to his channel. I'm going to link it down in the description box. Told me like there's a lot of content, just brainstorm, and he actually gave me some ideas. That's why we are here today. Question number 19. Celebrity crush. Well, I don't have any at this point in time. Some time ago it was Ariana Grande. How many exes? Well, I can't really tell the number, because mtu akienda ameenda, unamsahau na mambo yake yote. Question number 21. What have you realized this quarantine? That it's actually good sometimes to have some time to unwind and just reflect on what is happening in your life, time to develop yourself and just to grow from this outside world. I was telling my cousin earlier today, I was telling Wandos that if you leave this quarantine period, if you haven't grown, if you haven't developed, if you haven't invested, or rather made investments in anything, you've just wasted this whole period. So like, that's what it has taught me. It's time for me now to invest in myself, to invest in things around me, and just to plan myself. And you see, alright, how to lengthen hair like I had. I actually did a whole video on this, and I'm going to link it down in the description box. Just go and watch it. Actually, the video is named Chasing Length. Things and people that inspire me. Alright, people who inspire me, I'll just name my 5 people who inspire me to just go out there and just do my thing. One of them is Yami Mami. The second one is Wabosha, and actually ladies. Joanna Kinuthia. These are actually my favorite YouTubers. The other one is Janet Mbuga, who is actually my role model in the journalism field. And Jugush. I like Jugush, his wife Seller's content, and they actually inspire me to actually just go on with content creation. Actually, my inspirations come from content creators because they actually give me ideas on what I can do, where I can go, and so on and so forth. Things that inspire me. Well, I think money inspires me to work because at the end of the day, I'm going to get a reward, which is money. So it inspires me to work. Right. Question number 24. Sikujua when you firstborn. Well, many people usually say this, but I'm actually the firstborn in the family of 3 children. I have 2 sisters. Myself, I'm 20 years, turning 21 on August 19th. My second-born sister is Shiza. She's turning 19 on 3rd June. And the last born is Chebi, who's 11 years. Right. So, would you date your best friend's ex? Well, that is a story for another day, but yes, I will. Favorite food? My favorite food is actually chapo and ndengu. Those 2 slap so badly, my friends. If you know me, you know I love this. And actually, you guys now all know that I love chapo and ndengu. Your life goals. I only have one life goal: to be successful and to leave a legacy. Right. On to the last question now. How do you see yourself after Rona ends? As I've said, I see myself being a developed person, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who will be more organized than they were before the corona. And yeah, I hope what I've been investing on during this period is actually going to bear much fruit after this whole thing is over. Well, I thought we had already finished, but looks like someone has a question over here.
I was asking.
That's Wando speaking.
Like how you are a vlogger and you share content in your YouTube channel. How you helping people out there to stay safe, just helping out in this pandemic situation.
Okay, there's nothing much I can do to help people stay safe from the corona pandemic, but all I do is actually insist on people staying at home if they don't need to go out. And yeah, staying at home will actually help prevent the spread, and that's how we're going to come out of this thing as soon as possible. Yeah, that brings me to the end of this week's video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hoping you've enjoyed this video. And this week's post notification shout out goes to by Odao, Njogu, Vanessa, Gitonga, Shmadero, Kimoyo, and Wandos. Thank you so much for always availing yourselves for the premiere and for always screenshotting the video and posting it on your social media platforms. It really supports this channel and it really means much to me. For you to get a post notification shout out, all you have to do is just screenshot any bit of the video, share it on your social media platforms, and tag me at Frakeey for you to stand a chance to be mentioned in my next video. Until my next one, peace and love. Bye.